Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Commonly Made Mistakes in P6 Word Problems. We're going to discuss two questions about speed today. It's quite a confusing question about speed, distance, and time. Pause the video now if you'd like to give it a try. We need to find max speed, and the key is to get Stacy's time and the distance correct. Let's first look at the student's solution and try to spot his mistake. This student first calculated the distance traveled by Stacy in 2 hours and later 10 minutes and add them together to get the distance of 156 kilometers. And hence, to get max speed, he used 156 to divide it by 2, and answer is 78 kilometers per hour. I believe most of you can find a mistake in his solution, but do you know how to correct it? How can we interpret Max set off 20 minutes later, but reached 10 minutes earlier? It brings us to the topic today, which is how to find correct time for speed questions. Let's quickly look at the suggested solution. As mentioned earlier, the key to solve this question is to get Stacy's traveling time correct. There are 3 parts in Stacy's journey from town A to town B. Max set off 20 minutes later than Stacy, tells us Stacy started for 20 minutes already. Max traveled 2 hours to reach town B, tells us Stacy had traveled 2 hours as well. And Stacy reached town B 10 minutes later than Max, tells us Stacy needed another 10 minutes to reach. Sum up the 3 time segments. We have the total time taken by Stacy is 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is 2.5 hours. Next, we need to get the distance between town A and town B using 2.5 times 72, which is 180 kilometers. So max speed is 180 divided by 2, which is 90 kilometers per hour. Let's see another question about finding the time correctly. This question is relatively easy. Pause the video if you'd like to give it a try. We need to find the distance between Singapore and KL. Let's first look at the student's solution and try to spot his mistake. This student first calculated time taken for the second part of the journey. 7 minus 3 equals 4 hours. He then multiplied the speed of 70 km per hour to 4 hours and got 280 kilometers. Hence, adding 280 kilometers to the first part of the journey, 150 kilometers, to get 430 kilometers. I believe his mistake is very obvious. He didn't subtract the 30 minutes of break time from the total time. Let's correct his mistake now. We first find the time taken for the second part of the journey. 7 hours minus 3 hours minus 30 minutes equals 3 hours 30 minutes, hence 3.5 hours. Next, we multiply the time and speed to get the distance for the second part of the journey, which is 245 kilometers. Adding the distances together, 245 plus 150 equals 395. Finally, adding the distance together, 245 plus 150 equals 395 kilometers. To always get this type of question correct, we need to remember when the coach stopped for a break, no distance is covered. Hence, the time need to be subtracted from the total time given. Let's have 2 questions to practice finding the correct time. Answers to the questions are provided. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.